Good morning and welcome back to the Daily Resilient Mindset video. It's actually week 7 of doing these now. So thanks to everybody for the support and the kind comments. I certainly started off doing them to provide some help to others during a challenging time. But to be honest, they've also been helpful for me. I think we all have our difficult days and challenges through all of this. So what I wanted to talk about today was the importance of taking time out to pause and reflect. And this can come in all sorts of ways. One of my clients is a software developer, and they use the Agile philosophy, which some of you may have heard of, which is about working in sprints, then pausing, reviewing, not doing too much, necessarily as much upfront planning. I used to be a software developer, blimey, back in the 1980s, and it was a lot more upfront planning and development and agreement before you got on with things. But in the software world, it's become more agile. And I think it's important in all aspects of what we do now. It's not just about pushing ahead and moving forwards. It is about taking time out to pause, reflect. Are we on the right path? And that's not only important for you as an individual, but if you've got people, it's not only encouraging your people to have time to pause and reflect, but actually forcing breakpoints. If it's a client project, enabling you to pause, reflect, and it might be you need to do some of that pausing and reflecting with clients as well. But you all have all sorts of ideas in your head at the moment about, probably more so than ever, about things that you want to work on, things that you want to do. So it's great, do some planning ahead, but once you get going, have those breaks, have those time to pause and reflect. Another way that pause and reflect is really important for me is on a daily basis. I've said before, I do a reflection about the best things of the day. The end of each week, I look at my weekly goals, how I got on with those. End of every month, I do a reflection on where I'm going with things and do I need to change course. But also very importantly for me, and I think for you as well, is 90-day planning. So at the end of each quarter, looking at what happened, reflecting on what you were attempting to do, how far you got with it, looking at your measures, how your business and how you performed. And it's your chance then to recalibrate and go in a different direction and change course if you need to. But don't just think that being resilient is about pushing forwards, moving ahead, as I've said before. Always take time to pause and reflect on projects, 90 days, daily, moment to moment almost. You have those times where you allow yourself space and time to think, not only just do. You have a great week, and I'll be back tomorrow.